Factors to consider in choosing fish for aquaculture. Number one factor is the growth performance. It has a high growth rate, growth to marketable size in short time, and should reach marketable size before first maturation. The second factors is the reproductive habits, which includes the ability to reproduce easily, especially in confinement, which is a primary requirement. For a successful culture, a stable supply of seed must be available. The reproductive process of the species must be understood and genetic selection and improvement must be possible. Reproduction should produce large quantities and occur frequently. And last, eggs and larvae need to be large, hardy, and easy to culture. Egg and larvae requirement. After reproductive ability, the next factor to consider when selecting an aquatic species to culture is nutritional needs and feeding habits. For feeding habits, a species can be selected low on the food chain or high on the food chain. An aquaculture species low on the food chain consumes low-cost feed or low-cost vegetable matter, or by indirectly consuming primary foods within the pond. The next factor is the nutritional needs and feeding habits. Aquatic animals, like terrestrial animals, require protein, carbohydrates, fats and vitamins, and minerals. Unlike terrestrial animals, some of the nutritional needs are met directly from the aquatic environment. Research on the optimal amounts and forms for each species continues. The more complete nutritional needs are understood, is the more efficiently other aquatic animals can be produced. And ability to accept artificial diet. Polyculture possibilities. Selecting polyculture as a criterion for determining which species to produce depends on the type of production system. For an intensive culture system, such as trout or catfish production, the growth rate could be more of a concern than the efficiency in the use of water, space, and nutrients. Polyculture increases the total aquatic production in a volume of water by using species that occupy different dimensions of the water and feed on different feedstocks. Another factor is the adaptability to crowding. Aquaculture requires species that are used to crowding. Crowding increases the productivity of space while increasing the management for space. Aquatic species selected for culture exhibit adaptability to withstand crowding. The next one is the disease resistant. Species vary widely in their ability to resist disease. Aquaculturists selects species for disease resistance based on their condition at their production site. The last factor in choosing fish for aquaculture is the market demand. Production of an crop can be successful and efficient, but without a market, production efforts are wasted. A market for a product consists of desire by consumers, price consumers can afford, prepared and easy to forms of the product, storage to reach consumers, and desired flavor.